One of my jobs is working as a tour ambassador at One World Observatory. That's the observation deck on the 100th, 101st, and 102nd floors of One World Trade Center. The main observation deck is floor 100. When you are there, your feet will be 1,254 feet up in the sky. That's 4 feet higher than the very tippy top of the Empire State Building. So you will be flying high at One World Observatory. While I'm working there, I get asked a lot of questions about the building. Usually the first question that I get asked is, how tall is the building? In meters, it's 541 meters. Not very symbolic. But in terms of feet, it is 1,776 feet tall. That stands for the year 1776. And what happened on the 4th of July, 1776? We signed our Declaration of Independence. So the height of One World Trade Center stands for U.S. Freedom or U.S. Independence, hence the nickname Freedom Tower. But if you want to sound like a true New Yorker, you're going to say One World Trade Center because that was the official name given to the building in 2009. Now the next question that I often get asked is this building taller than the original Twin Towers, the same as the original Twin Towers, or shorter than the original Twin Towers? Well, if you include the spire, which is officially included, it is taller. But if you look at the building, you will see, at least to me, it looks like there are two distinct parts. There's the spire on top, and then there's a part that looks like a building. Now the part that looks like a building, that is 1,368 feet tall. That is the same exact height as the original North Tower. The South Tower was actually 6 feet shorter. If you look at One World Trade Center, you will notice there is a silver horizontal bar along the very top of the building portion of the building. That is 6 feet tall. So the South Tower would have come up to the bottom of that silver bar. So it is a memory of the original buildings built into the new building. Now the next question that I get asked is, how much does that building sway back and forth? Well, if you're up there and you can feel it swaying, you're probably Spider-Man. Because if we had hurricane force winds outside, One World Trade Center only wiggles back and forth about 2 inches, which I am not a doctor. I know that will surprise everybody, but I have been told that that's not really perceptible by the human brain. Now there's 2 main reasons why One World Trade Center doesn't wiggle back and forth. One of the reasons is there is a very strong concrete core that protects the staircases. In theory, if anything were to happen to the exterior of the building, that concrete core protecting the staircases would keep the staircases intact, so anybody above the point of impact could get out. So its main purpose is to protect our staircases, but it also helps us not wiggle. Also, the building is shaped like an octagon from the outside. What makes a building wiggle back and forth if it's shaped like a square or a rectangle, the wind hits the front of it and that actually forms a vacuum behind it, and it's the vacuum that sucks the building back and forth, making it wiggle. Because One World Trade Center is shaped like an octagon, the wind just kind of hugs it and becomes one with it. So we tend not to wiggle back and forth. I hope that you come and visit us at One World Observatory as soon as it opens again. You get gorgeous views of all 5 boroughs, and if you come at sunset, in my opinion, it is the best place to watch the sunset in New York City.